Hi guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel at kung bago ka lang sa aking YouTube channel, welcome to my channel. Sa video na to, ang pag-aaralan natin ay under ng Grade 8 Mathematics First Quarter, which is all about multiplying and dividing rational algebraic expressions. Okay, so you have to be familiar again with the factoring polynomials and how to illustrate rational algebraic expressions. Okay, para madali nyo masagutan yung mga problems natin dito sa ating sasagutan ngayong araw or lesson ngayong araw. Okay, let's get started. So, paano ba tayo nagmumultiply or divide? So, let's start with the multiplication of rational algebraic expression. Okay, so paano tayo nagmumultiply ng rational algebraic expression? So, we have 4 steps. The first one, ito yung una natin, we need to write each numerator and denominator in factored form. So, kailangan natin siyang isulat in factored form. Pangalawa, we are going to divide out any numerator factor with any matching denominator factor. So, ito yung tinatawag nating cancellation, yung number 2. Number 3, step 3, multiply the numerators and denominators. That's multiply. Multiply the numerators and the denominators, and then we will simplify it again if possible. If possible lang naman. If not, then we don't need to simplify it. Okay, let's get started. Okay, in multiplying rational algebraic expression, kapag may mga obvious na pwedeng i-cancel, we can cancel that out easily. Okay, let's say for example, sa unang example natin, example number 1, we have a raised to 5 divided over 10 times 5 over a raised to 5. So basically, pwede na tayong mag-cancel dito. Para hindi kayo malito, ito yung tinatawag kong cancellation. So si a raised to 5, itatabi ko na siya kay 5. Si 10, itatabi ko na rin kay a raised to 5. So, a raised to 5, automatic cancel na natin yon. Okay. 5 and 10 are both divisible by 5. So, basically, 5 divided by 5 is 1. 10 divided by 5 is 2. So, ang magiging sagot natin ay 1/2. Yun na lang natira 1 over 2. So, ganun. Kapag merong obvious na pwedeng i-cancel, cancel that out agad para hindi na kayo magtagal in solving or multiplying rational algebraic expression. Okay, next example, we have 30b squared over 6c times 4c squared over 15b squared. Okay, sabi ko nga sa inyo, cancel na natin agad lahat ng possible. So, si b squared, pwede na natin i-cancel dito. So, wala na yan. Next, si 30 at si 15, they are both divisible by 15. So, pwede nang makancel si 15. Si 30, pag dinivide natin sa 15, magiging 2 na lang. Okay. Next, si 2 and 6. Para hindi kayo malito, lalagay ko dito 2 times 4c squared all over 6c. Okay. But as you notice, si 2 at si 6 are both divisible by 2. Tama? Okay. So, that means 2 divided by 2 is 1. So, 1 na lang natira dito. And 6 divided by 2 is 3. So, our answer will become 1 times 4c squared is 4c squared na lang. And then, lagay natin si 3 at c. 3 at c. Next, si c squared at si c, pwede pa nating i-divide. They are both divisible by c. So, si 4c squared magiging 4c na lang. Si 3c magiging 3 na lang. So, this will be our final answer. Another example, 3b over 3f minus 12 times 4f minus 16 divided by 12d squared. So, dito, wala tayong obvious na pwedeng i-cancel unless ka-cancel na natin si 3d at si 4d squared. Pwede naman. Pwede na tayong mag-cancel sa part na yan. Okay. But, as you notice, pwede natin i-factor ito at pwede din natin i-factor ito. So, let's retain 3d. Ang factor ni 4f minus 16, they are both divisible by 4. So, basically, it will become 4 times f minus 4. So, paano po nangyari yon? 4f divided by 4 is f. Negative 16 divided by 4 is negative 4f. Okay. Next, Si denominator naman, si denominator pwede nating i-factor. They are both divisible by 3. Ito, 3. Pwede rin ito i-divide sa 3. So, lalabas natin si 3. 3f divided by 3 is f. Negative 12 divided by 3 is negative 4. And then, lagay natin dito si 12d squared. So, meron na tayong pwedeng i-cancel. Pwede na natin i-cancel to. Tama? Pwede na din natin i-cancel si 3. Si d, pwede na din natin i-cancel. Ang matitira na lang dito ay d raised to 1 or d. Si 4, pwede rin natin i-cancel because 4 and 12 are both divisible by 3, ay by 4. So, 4 divided by 4 is 1. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So, ang natira na lang natin ay yung 1 sa numerator divided by 3, tsaka isang d. 3d. So, that will be our final answer. Okay, so another example. 7 over x raised to 4 times x raised to 5 over 21. So, ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyong, you don't need to, tawag dito, to factor muna, okay? Kasi unang-una, pwede nyo na silang i-cancel. So, gagawin lang natin dito, multiply natin, 7 times x raised to 5 over x raised to 4 times 21, which is equal to, si x raised to 4, pwede na natin i-cancel, right? Si x raised to 5, kay x raised to 5, because x raised to 5 divided by x raised to 4 is simply x. So, magiging 1 na lang yung exponent nun. Si 7 and 21 are both divisible by 7. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 21 divided by 7 is 3. So, basically, ang matitira na lang sa atin ay 1 times x raised to 1 is simply x divided by 3 or over 3. Ayan. Okay, another example. A plus 4 all over a squared plus 7a plus 10 times a squared plus 6a plus 5 all over a squared plus 5a plus 4. So, huwag kayong masyadong ma-overwhelm kapag ganito yung given na problem. So, hindi naman yan komplikado as long as you know how to factor polynomial. So, yung una, ang gagawin natin dito, since ito non-factorable to, i-retain ko tong a plus 4. And then, ipa-factor natin to kasi factorable naman siya. Tama? Okay. So, si a squared, magiging a lang siya dito and then another a. Okay, next. Isip tayo ng factor ni 5 na kapag pinag-add natin, ang sagot ay, pag pinag-multiply natin ay positive 5, kapag pinag-add natin yung factor na yon 6. So, ano yon? We have 5 and 1. We know that 5 times 1 is 5. And then 5 plus 1 is 6. So, a squared plus 6a plus 5, ang factor niya ay 1 and 5. So, plus 1 plus 5. All over, factor natin to. So, we have factorable ba siya? A, lagay muna natin. A and A. And then, isip tayo ng factor ni 10. Kapag pinag-add ay 7. Ano yon? 5 times 2. Alam natin na 5 times 2 is 10. 5 is 10. 5 plus 2 is 7. So, 5 and 2. And then, plus lang yan. Next, ito naman yung i-factor natin. Isip tayo ngayon ng factor ni 4 na kapag pinag-add natin, ang sagot ay 5. O, ano yon? That is 4 times 1. 4 times 1 is 4. And then 4 plus 1 is 5. So, that is 4 times 1. So, lagyan natin dito ay A, and then A, 1, and then 4. Then positive. And then, let's proceed with what we call cancellation method. So, A plus 4, may A plus 4 doon. Si A plus 1, may A plus 1 doon. Si A plus 5, may A plus 5 doon. Walang natira sa numerator, automatic, 1 yon kapag walang natira. Over A plus 2. Ayan, so that will be our final answer. We may now proceed on dividing rational algebraic expression. So, paano naman tayo ngayon nag-divide ng rational algebraic expression? So, basically, very simple lang yung rule ni dividing rational algebraic expression. Ano yung rule niya? Write the equivalent multiplication statement using the reciprocal of the divisor. So, meron tayong dalawang part ng division. So, una, yung dividend, and then pangalawa, yung divisor. So, yung dividend, yun yung nasa una or yun yung nasa loob kapag nagdi-divide tayo. Yung divisor naman ay yun yung kasunod. Kaya ang gagawin lang daw natin, we will get the reciprocal of the divisor and then we will write it in a multiplication statement. So, imu-multiply lang natin siya. Okay, para mas maintindihan nyo, let's have an example. 7 over 6x divided by 7 over 12x. So, basically, sabi nga natin, multiplication lang. But, 7 over 6x, pag sinabing reciprocal, kabaliktaran. So, babaliktarin natin ngayon si 12x over 7. So, 7x over 12, magiging 12x over 7 na siya. And then, we will change the operation into multiplication. Okay, next, let's have cancellation. So, we have cancel natin si 7, si x cancel na din natin, si 12 and 6, they are both divisible by 6. 6 divided by 6 is 1, and then 12 divided by 6 is 2. So, our final answer is 2 over 1, or simply equal to 2. Ayan. Next example, a raised to 5 over 4 divided by 4a squared. So, sabi natin, we will retain the dividend, a raised to 5 over 4. Multiply it by the reciprocal of the divisor. So, if it is a whole number 4a squared, it will become 1 over 4a squared. So, ganun lang. Ganun lang siya kasimple. Okay? So, try natin mag-cancel. Si a raised to 2, pwede natin i-cancel kay a raised to 5. So, ang matitira na lang dito ay 3. Maka-cancel na si a raised to 2. So, ang magiging sagot natin ay a raised to 3 times 1 all over 4 times 4. 4 times 4. A raised to 3 times 1 is a raised to 3. 4 times 4 is 16. So, basically, hindi na natin kailangan mag-simplify pa because it is already in its simplest form.